Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today we are going to be reviewing part 3 of Frontios with the Fifth Doctor. And again, I'm enjoying this story. I like how it picks up with the Doctor and the scientist's daughter being trapped in that beam. I really like that effect. The effect of that beam looks really good. And I like how Tegan, being Tegan, runs in and saves them by throwing the light, which causes it to explode and scaring the caterpillar things away. Because they had already established early on in the story that it is a volatile substance that causes the light and that it's good not to shake it. So they had that set up well. So when they throw it, it does create an explosion when Tegan throws it. Now, the scene when you actually see the caterpillar things running away doesn't look great. I was kind of like, all right, it's classic Who. And then the part when one of them telekinetically or what uses that beam, the gravity beam, to like roll the ball, and then the Doctor just rolls it on top of him was a little weird. I'm like, why did they not turn that off when they saw it rolling at him? Why didn't they roll it the other way? The first like 2 minutes I was like on a couple things, but the story got better after that. I did enjoy it. I do like the costumes that the caterpillar things are in. Their costumes are pretty good for classic Who. And it kind of reminds me of the kind of worm thing from Twin Dilemma. And if you saw my review of Twin Dilemma, I actually enjoyed that costume. I thought that outfit was really well done. One of the better things about Twin Dilemma. And I like the costumes here. I think they're really neat. I enjoy them. I like seeing the kind of second in command guy kind of come around when they're doing the scientist little trial, and he slowly starts believing them because he saw what happened to the captain. So that's kind of neat. I'm kind of liking his character. At first I thought he was just going to be a very two-dimensional character, the kind of second-in-command guy, but he actually has a little bit of depth to his character, and the actor playing him is doing a really good job with that, and I'm starting to like his character more. It's nice to see that the son of the captain is still alive, but being held captive. I did not realize that the creatures were intelligent as they are, the little caterpillar things, and the fact they can talk when they're actually talking with the captain's son. I was like, okay. They actually call them by name, the Tractoids or something like that. I've read about them before because I remember they thought about bringing them back in another story, but I think they had some kind of issue with the writers or something, and that never happened, or something happened. They never came back, but there was talk of them coming back. Can't remember what they're called, the Tractoids, something like that. I call them the caterpillar things. So it's kind of neat seeing how intelligent they are, and that they can talk, but yet that they still need live minds. I was curious about that at first. Like, do they eat them? Do they absorb their knowledge like a sponge? What do they use them for? I really liked that cliffhanger when you saw the machinery, because you had heard the Fifth Doctor talking about the machinery a lot during that episode, that the caverns and, the underground network had been drilled, a machine had done it. You hear the machine a couple times. So to actually see the machine come in, and it's basically got the head of the captain in it, whether he's still technically alive, whether he's still himself is up for debate, but that he's been wired into this machine and they're using his living mind to power their machine. I didn't see that coming. That's fascinating. They literally need living minds. That's a neat little twist, and gruesome too. It has this, seeing it in there, it's not exactly Cronenberg levels disturbing, but it is still disturbing. It's for classic Who family friendly. It's disturbing. Just seeing the head on there, I got to admit, that was a heck of a cliffhanger. I liked it. The Fifth Doctor continues to impress me in this one. Not quite as much as in the first two episodes, but he's still good here. He's trying to work out what's going on. He's exploring. He's looking at everything. So I am still very much enjoying him in it. Again, I like Tegan's moment at the beginning. I like the fact she refuses to leave the Fifth Doctor, especially since I believe this is the story right before Resurrection. And of course, Resurrection is the one where she finally goes through so much she leaves at the end of Resurrection. So to see that this is just a story before that, she's still so dedicated to the Doctor that she goes back for him, and even when he gets caught in the gravity beam, she grabs his hand and doesn't let go, even though she's getting drugged with him. That really shows a lot of Tegan's character, and I really like that moment. I liked this one. A lot was going on here. I like getting an explanation for why Turlough is in this kind of fugue state at the beginning, why he's so terrified that he's literally just foaming at the mouth. learning that, you know, these creatures had been on the Tractoids or whatever they're called, had been on his planet before, and that apparently they were so dangerous and so deadly and such an infestation, as he calls it, that it created these ancestral memories that have triggered in him. That had to have been a grave threat when it's that far ingrained in your memories, and that's why he's freaking out the way he is. Because I'd wondered at the end of episode 2, I mentioned that in my episode 2 review, it doesn't seem like Turlough to flip out quite like that. I've always thought of Turlough as a little on the cowardly side, but not just paranoid like that. So it's nice to see that there's a reason for why that's happening. And I love the scene when he goes back down into the cave, like he does the pick a hand, any hand, and she picks the one that has the thing in it, and then you find out after he talks to her, both hands had one in it. He was going to go either way. He'd already made up his mind to go down there. That really says a lot for his character and how his character has grown since Maldron Undead. I really enjoyed that. It was a nice little touch and character building moment for Turlough, so I really liked that. So yeah, I enjoyed episode 3. Probably not quite as much as 1 and 2, but it was still really good. I'm really enjoying the story so far, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it ends. I want to give a special shout out to Robin, a very special thank you for sending me this story, because one of my subscribers, Robin, did send this to me, to my P.O. box, and I'm really grateful to be able to see it. It is a 5th Doctor story I've been wanting to see for a long time. If there's anything you would like to send me, my P.O. box is down in the description below if you want to check that out. If in case there's anything Doctor Who related, sci-fi related, or just anything you want me to unbox and take a look at and review. I also have an Amazon wish list. There's a link to that down in the description below as well. I update that regularly. Or if you would like to support me on Patreon, there is a link to that down there as well. I have several different tiers. I am trying to do a lot more on that. My goal now is to do at least one exclusive video for my patrons a week. I believe that's at the $10 tier and up. They will get an exclusive video per week. That's my goal, at least with that. And early access videos, you know, like videos I do on the channel, early access to some of those as well. I'm trying to get better at that as well. And video requests, stuff like that. If you're interested, just take a look down there. It lists everything that's in every tier. But if not, that's okay too. I would, if nothing else, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate you just clicking that like button, clicking that subscribe button, and the bell for notifications so you never miss out on another video. I want to give a shout out to 2 of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane and the 5th Doctor. I appreciate their continued support. And I want to give a shout out to Robin for sending me this DVD because I really, really appreciate it. Most importantly, though, thank you for watching.